Three Things I Love About Germany by Mercedes-Benz. Screwing the Sergeant's Daughter.
Hiya, Top. How's it going?
Daddy, this is Ray Alwyn.
Oh, yeah, we already met.
And a black market for anything I can get my hands on.
This isn't good, Elwood. Drugs on the base like this. Do you know anything about this?
I really don't know, sir. U.S. Army's finest.
You're seriously out with me just to piss off my dad?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Get out! Get out! Get out! Lock and load and take up a good firing position.
Are we gonna party afterwards?
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
War is hell. But peace is fucking boring.
What was that bomb?
Man, we just squashed a car.
We squashed the pedo.
Hey everybody, I just got done watching 2001's Buffalo Soldiers, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Ed Harris, Anna Paquin, Michael Pena, Dean Stockwell, and I've watched this once before when I first got it, and I didn't actually like it the first time I watched it, so I was kind of dreading it when I saw that this was this was the next up movie. It's set in 1989, just outside of Stuttgart, West Germany, just before the Berlin Wall was about to come down. And it's based around an army base where Joaquin Phoenix plays this kind of rogue soldier, Elwood, who it's about the dark, seedy underbelly of the military, about all the black market stuff and drug selling and weapons selling and stuff like that, under the nose of their very naive and somewhat dense Colonel Berman. So I'm a sucker for army movies. That was why I picked this up in the first place. And like I say, the first time I watched it, I think the very start of it, it's trying to be a bit artsy, and there's some slightly unnecessary slow-mo, and I think that's what kind of didn't really well set me up the first time I watched it. But actually, on this watch through, I actually enjoyed it. I think it's very underrated. It's not one of those ones, when people mention army movies, it's not one of those ones people really even mention in passing. It's very, very, very forgotten kind of thing. I mean, think kind of a dark Bilko. It is that kind of thing. I mean, obviously, like I say, it is it's a lot different. I mean, it's not comedic or anything like that, but it's I don't know, I feel like the pace goes really well along, and it does get kind of disturbing at times, and unfortunately it suffers with bloody 1989 Euro music and some rap in there and stuff, and that's not my kind of music, but generally it's I mean, it's not exactly an original story, but I mean, I don't know, I've heard that it's based on a book. I don't know about that book. I don't know how much of this is based on stuff that happened. I mean, more than likely it happens. I mean, as I think really the idea of the story says, is that, you know, they know that war is hell, but peace is absolutely fucking boring. So they've got to do something. So the story is well told. There's not really much I can comment on. I don't think there's anything I can really nitpick. if you like army movie, I mean, there's no real war or any fighting or stuff going on in that sense, in the kind of shooting and stuff like that, but a lot of it is inside, you know, like power play and stuff like that. If you're after a war movie, this is not a war movie, but it is a military movie. So if that is your kind of thing, I definitely recommend it, because this is going to be a very short review, because I can't explain it. It's one that you have to see. Joaquin Phoenix, is probably is actually quite weak in this. He's probably the weakest of the actors, which is a shame because I've seen him in other stuff that I've enjoyed him in. But he does play that cocky kind of know-it-all quite well. I just felt he was a bit wooden at times. But other than that, I feel that it's well acted. It's really well quite directed. And like I say, it moves along at a steady pace. And I don't feel like there's really any extraneous stuff in here that didn't really need to be there. So if you get a chance, please do. It's not perfect, but I would actually give it an 8 out of 10. So if you get the chance, please do check out 2001's Buffalo Soldiers. And I'm sorry this review has been really short, but there's really not much I can say about this. It's so kind of bog standard, that, like I say, it does feel like it's been told before, but it's just enjoyable. I've really not minded it. So check out Buffalo Soldiers, and we'll be back tomorrow. See you then.